Hello students, welcome to class. Today is our new topic, that is how do we see, or we can say the mechanism of vision. Okay, so it occurs in 4 steps. Okay, so first step is entry of light rays. Entry of light rays in the eye. Okay, so as the light fall on any object, okay, then it passes to our curvature of the cornea. Okay, it passes through the cornea, the aqueous humor, the lens and the vitreous humor, and at last the image formed at retina. Okay, so first step is entry of light rays. Okay, then after that focusing of image. Okay, the image will form at retina, so it is very important that the image should be at very good focus. Okay, so the lens, the function of lens is to focus the image. Okay, then the curvature of cornea. Okay, here the curvature of cornea converts the light, the beam of light. There are so many beam of light come to the lens, but it get converge at one point. Okay, so the curvature of cornea converts the light rays at retina. Then image is formed at retina, but it is formed at real and inverted. Okay, real and inverted. Inverted means downside. Okay, so the image formed, always the image formed in our retina, that is inverted. Okay, then the next step is transmission of nerve impulse from retina to brain. Okay, see, there are so many, I have told you in previous class, in retina there are rods and cones. Okay, the sensory cells of eyes, that is rods and cones. There is a chemical change in these sensory cells. Okay, then due to this change generate nerve impulse. Okay, just because of these two sensory cells, they produce a chemical change. Then the nerve impulses is generate and then travel to the brain via the optic nerve. Okay, here there is optic nerve, the image will form here, and then by the impulse it travels to the brain. Okay, last step is of brain. What will it do? Interpretation by brain. The image via optic nerve in the form of impulse travels to the brain. Then brain sees it in the upright position. Okay, then we see things in upright way. See, if there is any image like any tree, it was like this in retina. Okay, but it will become like this in our brain. Okay, so last step is of brain. It do interpretation of the image, it makes it upright, so we can see the objects in the right way, in the upright way. Okay, so next topic is accommodation. Okay, what is accommodation? The process of viewing objects in sharp focus. Okay, it is called accommodation. As we know, when we see objects, when we see far object, then the nearby objects become blurred, and when we see nearby objects, the things at the far distant position, they become blurred. Okay, why this happens? This happens due to accommodation. Okay, the object we want to see, okay, which object we want to see, we have to see with a sharp focus. Okay, so this process is called accommodation. Okay, in this topic there are two things. For distant vision, what happens? Lens become more flattened. Okay, lens become more flat. Flat means like this. It becomes more flat. For this purpose, the ciliary bodies which are attached to the lens, okay, they pull the lens. Okay, they pull the lens, so it becomes more flat. Okay, so so that the distant objects we can see them more clearly. After that the near vision. For near vision, lens are more rounded. Okay. For this, the ciliary muscles attached to this will relax the lens. Okay. Then lens will get more rounded. Okay. More rounded. It becomes more oval or rounded. Okay. In this, the ciliary body relaxes. Okay. The ciliary body relax the lens, and in this for the distant vision, the ciliary body pulls the lens, so it becomes flat. Okay. After that, there is adaptation. Adaptation. What is adaptation? Adaptation is of two types. Okay. One is light adaptation, and another one is dark adaptation. Okay. You might have seen very times when we entered in a dark room from a bright light. Okay, if you are coming into a room from outside, you may have seen that we are unable to see the objects inside the room. Okay, why this happened? It is called dark adaptation. After few seconds, our vision gets improved. Okay, this is called dark adaptation. Okay, and another one is light adaptation. When we suddenly go in a very bright light, then we are not able to see the outside objects. Okay, why? So much amount of light enters in our eye, so it can damage. So that's why we just close our eyes, or we constrict our eyes so that less amount of light can be entered. Okay, so see, first of all, dark adaptation. Why this happens? It happens due to regeneration of rhodopsin. In bright light, the rhodopsin is the pigment of rod cells. Okay, the pigment of rod cells get destroyed in bright light. As I have already told you, for the bright light, cone cells are responsible. The rod cells are responsible for the dim light. Okay, so when we are in a bright light, then the cones will activate, but the rod cells get deactivated. If you suddenly come in a dim light, okay, in a darker room, then the rhodopsin starts to regenerate. Okay, the time it takes to regenerate, that is the time when you are not able to see the things. Okay, and when it regenerates, then you adapt it to the light. Okay, this is called dark adaptation. Second thing, dilation of eye. Dilation of eye to take more light. Dilation means the pupil of eye becomes more bigger in dark room. Okay, and if you see in the light room, the pupil of eye becomes very small. You might have observed this thing many times. Okay, in the darker room, the pupil get dilate. Okay, why? To get more and more light, so we can see the objects inside the darker room. Okay, and if we come to light adaptation, why it happens? Because rods reduce their sensitivity. Okay, in the light room where there is so much light, the rods will lose their sensitivity. The cones will get activated here. Okay, and the second thing, constriction of eye. Constriction means the pupil will become very small in size, so that the light can be reduced. Okay, so the less amount of light can be entered in your eye. Okay, so this is the adaptation, in types of adaptation, light and dark adaptation. Okay, why this happens? Just because of the rod cells. Okay, always remember this thing. Rod cells are responsible for the dim light, and cone cells are responsible for the colored light. Okay.